G'day guys, welcome to 2SG's Meatin Place.
Oh, sorry, just been chilling out to the new Keith and Pink single. It's fair dinkum this bloke. There's no culture in some blokes, seriously.
Yeah, there's also no taste in some of them apparently as well.
Hey, what a big week it's been in barbecue. Bugger you, Ed, we're knocking off your tagline, right? What a big week it's been in barbecue.
Massive week.
It's been huge,
big week for us.
Huge. Big week in Babylonia. But anyway, hey, cool. Hopefully we've got a few of you guys online. It looks like there's about, 15 or so out there having a bit of a look and chat with us all. So welcome to the 2SG back bar. We're back in the bar tonight. We've got a couple of cool announcements tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to shoot the, with each other and talk a bit of rubbish like we normally do. Hopefully you get a bit of a giggle. We all have a bit of fun. And we'll see how we go from there. But as always, what we normally do is kick off with some highlights of the week.
Yeah.
What are the highlights? What do you have?
Highlights this week. We obviously had the interview on Saturday with the boys.
Oh wow!
Which was
don't make me go.
A challenge, but no, it was really good. I still enjoyed it.
Mate,
had a good time.
Fantastic.
Rashid and Ash, they're awesome. Actually, Ash, happy birthday.
Hey, the big Ash Thompson, which is, for those of you who don't know, Big Worm Legacy Barbecue. Get on there, check him out. Rippin' dude, great bloke.
Yep.
Love him to death. He's a superstar, and we can't wait to do more with you. So, big shout out and happy birthday, Ash.
Yeah, happy birthday, mate.
Enjoy, brother. Here's cheers.
Yep,
Cheers
cheers
to you. Normal. What are you drinking tonight? What's in there?
Moondog, old mate.
Bit of old mate Moondog. I've got a bit of colonial pale going on, so that's all good.
Yep.
So we've got about 20 years out there, which is great. We like to sort of start out a little bit slower, so that we can, give people time to get up and.
A bit slow. We were the ones that were a bit slow tonight. We were a few minutes late coming on, but
nothing like a few tech issues just to get you going.
Because that's what we do. Tech issues. We're doing really well with that.
We love it. It's going beautifully. I don't care what anyone says. We're going beautifully.
Yeah.
Just ask us. We'll tell you.
Correct.
So, the Tabs, or the American Barbecue Show.
Yep.
So when I say Tabs, that's what I'm talking about, guys, the American Barbecue Show. So Tabs, we did the interview, great guys, they hung around. We had them booked for like 15 minutes. They ended up being on for an hour and a half. It was insane. And,
it was crazy. They hung around with us for about another 15 after we finished. Yeah.
Even with all the crap that went on and the dropouts and everything, they were so accommodating, just ripping blokes.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So I love them to death. We look forward to getting them back, and hopefully when all the COVID stuff settles down and Donald recovers, maybe we'll be able to see.
He's already recovered. He's made his own
okay.
antidote, hasn't he? Yeah.
Is he right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I heard him say this morning that it was God's will. He feels really good that it was a blessing that he got it. So
good on him.
Good on you, Donald.
Yeah.
We love your work. So the Tabs interview, there was a couple of ripping things we gave away. We gave away some Rambler Ocho's barbecues, and the winners were
in the US. It was John McMurray Jr.
Good on you, John.
Good on you, John.
No doubt we'll get that out to you soon.
In Oz, it was who did we have in Oz? It was Garrett Wells.
Hey, so congrats, Garrett. There's a bit of a delay on them here in Oz. Sorry, guys.
Not our fault.
Ships are stuck all out. Anyone wants to get on and have a look at some of the shipping plans at the moment of what's going on around the world, it's just crazy. Ships are being held up everywhere, and in fact, even some of our stuff, our gloves, as we've mentioned a couple of times, are sitting on the water. We had to look at where the ship was sitting this afternoon.
It left 2 days ago. I think it's moved 100 metres.
It's just offshore in China, but the beauty is, they're on the boat and they're on the way, which is good. So then we had the 2SG packs, and one of our really good mates out there, a bloke by the name of Trav Grass. G'day, Trav. We've seen your chook that you've knocked up tonight, which looks sensational with the good Trinity rub.
Yeah.
Good on you, buddy. Keep the dream alive and keep pushing it out there. But Trav won for the Oz gig the pack, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So you got a few 2SG and a few B&B goodies in the pack. And then in the US, and I'm sorry if I pronounce this incorrectly, but G'nay Mick, and we don't know G'nay's surname, but G'nay is the winner of the 2SG pack over in the US, and we're going to get that out to you, G'nay, via Ash and Rashid.
Yep.
And just on Rashid, if you haven't caught up, I checked out his Ontro podcast again today, and he's interviewed one of the guys that does a bit of co-packing with some rubs and stuff in the US. So if you get a chance and you're into podcasts, jump on, have a listen. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, there was a couple of big things happened this week in music.
Was it?
Oh, come on, give me a break. Feeling in this
A
bloke.
couple of big things for you, I think, wasn't it?
Well, there's one for you and
you're
one
pretty-
for me. Well, you take yours,
You're
I'll
pretty
take
happy with
mine,
yourself,
right?
oh, the
I
new-
am pretty happy with myself. Come on.
You got the new AC/DC album, but it's the single, isn't it? Shot in the Dark.
Well, there's an album behind it, but hey, Shot in the Dark, what a ripping
It's not
album.
bad, yeah. Just typical of AC/DC sounds.
It's so
there,
true
yeah.
to their sound, right?
100%, yeah.
You turn it on, the first couple of bars, you just know it's AC/DC, right?
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it, it's over on YouTube. Check it out. It's 3.5 minutes. Cracking song.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So if you're into Akadeka, get in there and have a crack at that, and then I'll talk over here for mine. A bit of Casey Barnes with a remake of the Dance Monkey song, and a mate of ours out there sent me a Snapchat of his two young girls going nuts. They loved it. So if you're into a bit of country, which I am, and don't take the P15S out of me about it, like only take it because he's a lot bigger than me.
Okay.
But anyway, so Casey Barnes remake of Dance Monkey, and he's got a new album out. And the other one was that's cracker that we just shared with Betts Boo, our super producer, was a bit of Keith Urban and Pink's new song. So if you get a chance, check them out. Hey, bit of stuff that we like, get on there, have a look at it. And if you're not busy on a Sunday arvo at 3 o'clock, our good mates. The Modogs,
blokes,
the Modogs,
Yeah.
super guys. So Modogs. Look up the Modogs. Trav knows he was on there Sunday.
Yeah.
They play a bit of old school stuff, bit of
Oh, it's ripping. It's great on a Sunday arvo.
If you
3
just
o'clock. Yeah.
cruising, cooking dinner, have them on in the background. They riff a bit with everyone and give you a bit of feedback. You can request songs via live chat. And Tony and the boys over there, they're cracking blokes. So just get on the Modogs, listen to them. Good guys.
Yep.
So that's music.
Music done. You happy?
Oh, well, we've talked a little. So these are our weekly highlights. So the other highlight was a bit of sport. I've had 2 cracking wins this week with sport.
Hasn't he?
Look at how I'm doing. I'm up and
Pretty
about.
happy with himself.
I'm up and about. This bloke, he's fallen off the ledge, seriously.
I don't know if any sports teams go anymore. I don't think
I
they're
know,
really playing.
everything to your back has fallen off
I
the
know,
ledge.
yeah.
So he's on the 49ers.
Yeah, had a
He's
shocker. Man United, absolute shocker. Terrible
Essendon.
performance. Yeah, Essendon, don't even know where
So
they are
anyway, I'll
anymore.
put my hand up. Magpies cleaned up the Eagles on Saturday night. Aren't they filthy?
Cleaned up, it was a point.
Oh, come on, mate.
Cleaned up.
The umpires, it would have been 50 if they'd have been in our favour instead of theirs. Seriously. Give me a spell.
Anyway.
Hey, old dad joke. As the wizard said to the wand, give me a spell.
Wow.
You're going to use
So
that.
we're
I know
using
you-
dad jokes
I
now,
know you're
aren't
gonna-
we? Yeah.
Ah, well, why not? Give it. Oh, no.
Yeah.
The producer's gone. None of the dad jokes.
Yeah, no more jokes for you.
We'll cut it. No soup for you. So we've had the Pies win. Get up and beat those dirty cats this week, you boys. Come on, Pies. You've got it in you. We know you've got a couple more games, so get up there and win the flag for us.
One
Even
more
though,
game
it's
in them,
even though it's a dot for this year. The flag.
Just in case you lose, right?
So yeah, well,
Yeah.
just in case I lose.
Yeah.
Anyway, the other win for the week is guns, 3, rifles.
1.
Yeah, right, there you go. So we're still 2 up on you rifles, and the 2 boys out there that are the rifles who know who I'm talking about. So NFL, we got up, and I had a ripping win against my
You did?
my
I had a
mate
shocker.
rifle, and even though he had the best tight end in the league, he still couldn't get up.
Yeah, just got the tight end as
40
well.
points.
Yeah.
I think he stole the tight end, but anyway, we're not going there because everyone's just not getting these in-house jokes. But we'll try not to do too many of them. So that's it. I'll tell you what. The other, in terms of the 2SG world this week, Al,
Yeah.
cracking highlight.
Mate, awesome.
What's our highlight of the week at 2SG?
For me, I think our good friend Sam Kimber, who's out there in Queensland that we've joined up with, and Australian-made products. His new rub range,
Have a look at these.
absolute rippers. We tried them last. Anyone that saw the posts on Friday, I think it was.
Yeah, we did
the
Dirty
chicken.
Bird Friday,
Yeah.
and we used these 2 in
Yeah.
particular. So we used the, so that one's yours, well, I'll let you have a look at that one, but this one's the Spilt Gin Blend.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds obscure, but man, how good was it?
It was amazing. See, I'm not a gin person, but I was wowed. Like, that was my favourite. I'm loading up on that myself.
My favourite last weekend was the Weekend Blend.
The Weekend Blend, yeah.
Which is good. Weekend Blend's a bit of an all-rounder, and I really enjoyed that. It could pretty much go on anything. I mean, you can get it on pork or beef or chicken, and it'll work just as well.
Yeah.
So it's a cracker. The other one in the set of 3. So at the moment we're going to start out with 3, and I know
there would be 3 here, but someone's taken a bit of a liking to the coffee-based one.
Some filthy rat knocked off the gentleman's blend.
Yeah, he did.
Well, that's why I've got it. That's why I've got it.
That's why, yeah.
The gentleman of the crew.
Yeah.
Hey, so I give that a crack on a couple of really nice T-bones. Some of you might have seen it on our post during the week, and as much as I've spoken to a few people, and they went, coffee on beef. It's not what you'd expect.
I love it. See, I'm a big coffee fan on beef.
Yeah, look, I tried it ages ago, and a couple of blokes taught me into it in a restaurant down in Hobart.
Yeah.
There was a coffee rub on a steak, and I had it there, and the jury was out a bit. Yeah. When I had it, it just blew me away. I just thought, how good's this? And the gentleman's blend's got a bit of a touch of coffee, a bit of a touch of chocolate. It's actually, and it almost caramelizes on your piece of steak. So I reverse seared them out, and I probably overcooked them just a touch on the grill. Well, probably too much, but anyway, no doubt they would have been ripping if the steak had been spot on. But the rub itself was gold. So
good taste, yeah. I'm looking forward to trying it.
So get on to 2sg.com or 2smokinguns.com next week, or .com.au. We've got both.
I think they're on the way. I think they left yesterday.
Yeah, you posted them yesterday. So
there was no mucking around. We actually ordered them 2 days ago, and he's done within a day.
Yeah, mate, we're stoked, and it's all handmade and hand blended in Queensland. So it's Australian product, Australian company.
Yeah.
Good stuff, and it's almost like a designer blend.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we've got the opportunity going forward to work a bit more with Sam. We might even come up with some of our own blends down the track with the guys at Low and Slow, sourced Low and Slow.
Yeah.
And so we're really looking forward to building on that relationship.
Yeah.
So
thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Sam. We're looking forward to it. And for all you 2SG fans, jump on the website, have a crack. We're going to be selling them. They'll be $12.50 for the resealable bag like that, and that's delivered, so no postage cost. And then you'll be able to do the set of 3. We'll do them at $35 delivered to your door.
Yeah.
And they go a hell of a long way because they're quite a strong one.
Yeah, you don't need a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and for anyone that asked me, are the pies going to win? Absolutely, they're going to win. Don't you? Mate, don't start seriously.
Come on, cats.
If he wasn't so big, I'll keep saying it. If he wasn't so big, this bloke, honestly. All right, so that's Source Low and Slow on board with 2SG, partnering up.
Yep.
And it's funny, if you stay tuned the next couple of weeks, hopefully we're going to have another big announcement. We had a great chat with a bloke today.
Yeah.
We're not going to say his name or where he's from or anything else, but we had a really encouraging chat with a bloke today where potentially we could run some cooking classes.
Some classes, yeah.
So we're hoping, fingers crossed, that we can, come to some sort of happy agreement with these guys, and then we can get some of the local guys into a factory setting with some cookers.
Yep.
And we'll make a bit of our own gear, and then smoke it and grill it in the afternoon, and have a few beers.
Make a day of it.
Chill out and enjoy and do that. And for those who aren't Melbourne based and can't make it, we'll probably try and do some online stuff with that as well, which is cool down the track. So watch this space.
Fingers crossed.
As I said, next week, so the 19th, probably the week after, you'll see our gloves. They'll be coming up. And we've got a bit of a competition coming up in chat later.
Yeah. Where
you can win a set of our be the first to have a set of our new 2SG barbecue gloves sent out to you.
2SG, 2smokinguns.com.
Yeah. That's it. That's the one.
You're getting confused a bit, I think.
Hey, you did. Yeah, thanks to you all for voting old mate with his recipe on the weekend. Tell him about
the pork candy. It was amazing. It was actually probably literally the best one I've done. And I couldn't have been happier.
What'd the producer think? Put your thumb in front of the camera, producer, if it was any good. Righto.
Yeah, no, that's it. It was really good. Yeah, I was very happy, and I've put the recipes online now.
Yep.
Also, along with the video that we did.
Yeah, we're getting there with the recipes. They're getting on there. So we keep upgrading and trying to make the website a bit more user friendly and tidy and easily accessible, and that every week.
Yep.
This week we got some more recipes up there. So you'll see the pork candy. There's the bacon.
Yes, jump on. Yeah, the pork belly candy. There's the ribs that are going to go up.
We'll get ribs
up.
The
bacon's up.
Yep. We'll try and get brisket up this week as well. So you see a few new things on there. You'll be able to jump on, and whenever we do a video, we'll tag it into that as well. So if you go into the, it's called Big L's Pork Belly Candy Bites. If you go in there, there's a recipe there, and underneath you hit the button, and it'll take you off to the video that'll show you the step-by-step process that the big fella used to cook. Oh, man. Hang on.
You all right, mate? Struggling a bit.
Yeah, getting there. Been a long week in barbecue. Anyway. So that was a winner there, right?
Yeah, no, it was. It really was.
So there are your highlights for the week, guys. I think, anyone else, feel free to chime in and ask some questions and throw us a bit of comment in the chat. Happy to take your feedback, or just hang a bit of dirt on us. Give us a bit of rubbish. That's all right. We're happy with that too. So 2SG starter tip of the week.
Yeah.
We should have a bit of intro music for that.
Yeah.
I know a couple of blokes at Modogs.
Yeah.
Come on, you blokes, lift your game. Lift your game,
yeah.
lift. Righto.
So this week we thought we'd just cover off a bit. Obviously, we can't do the whole thing, but seasoning your smoker, your new smoker and grill. It's probably one of the most essential things you've got to do. Obviously, when you buy one. It's all about burning off those manufacturing oils and any contaminants that have
any of the residue left over when they do the manufacturing.
Yeah, through the manufacturing.
Yep.
So I mean, look, simply we're going to do a video on it because I just got a new smoker yesterday. My new Oklahoma Joe reverse flow came in yesterday. So
he's got the filthy big Traeger out there, and he goes, "Oh, I think I want another one."
Well, I had to go the offset as well. Like I couldn't. In true form, I've done a few mods already, but
okay. Well, we'll talk about that in a couple of weeks when I get my new one.
and poor Pete Briscoe as well with his new one that he's waiting on.
And Yak, my mate over in Gisborne.
Yeah. So we do apologise that they're taking a bit longer than expected, but
we know you guys want to get into the smoke and all that sort of stuff. Sorry, but it's been a tough gig.
Yeah, no, it really has.
We'll do the seasoning and we'll tell you a little bit about that. So as a starter, if you buy a new smoker or a grill for that matter, during the manufacturing process, there are bits of metal and stuff left on your barbecue from that whole manufacturing process, whether it be a smoker or a grill.
Yeah.
And the whole process with seasoning is about eliminating that and putting a coating on the inside.
Yeah.
So
just so if you get water or something that doesn't rust out.
Just briefly, what's the process? Just a couple of quick rundown.
Sort of
I buy a smoker, right? Got it.
Unpack it, build it, create a fire in a. I was actually going to bring one of the chimneys in.
We were going to bring a starter chimney
bring one in so I
show
could show you, but I actually forgot to bring it up.
I can sing and whistle while you
can.
go and...
Thanks for... No, we won't do that.
No.
So anyway, just literally light a fire in your chimney, start one. You're not. You're about as good as whistler as you are a singer.
Oh no, well, I'll tell you what. As a video host, I make a bloody good whistler.
You do, exactly. A better cleaner. So you just light a fire in your chimney, get it pre-started. And then what you'll do is you grab a grapeseed oil or a canola oil, rag, paper towel, anything like that. Your oil wants to be something that's a high smoke point, so not like don't go with vegetable oil. Don't
Veggie oil's okay, just don't do olive oil. So it's got to have a high burn point. So it can be sesame, it can be canola, it can be veggie, just something that doesn't burn too.
Yeah, most people swear by the grapeseed oil, so if you've got that, you can get it. Grab a hold of that.
Yeah.
But what you basically do, grab everything, grab every surface, and you want to wipe that down with a good coating of the grapeseed oil.
All the nooks and crannies, even up into the little pipe in your chimney
spot.
and all that sort of thing inside. So make sure you get great coverage. Yep.
And then once you've done that, you start your fire in your firebox, or if you're running a pellet grill, you'll start your grill, get it nice and hot. You want it up around the 250F.
Get it as hot as
Around
you
there,
can get.
about 120 minimum. And you want to be running that for a minimum 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours. And that will just give that a nice coating inside and burn off any of the contaminants.
So how do you tell once it's done, Al? Like when you open it, what are you looking for?
It will just have like a coating, like a smoke coating.
Like
dark
a bronze,
coating.
sort of, it'll bronze off. Yeah, nice. So we've done the how and the why, and that also gives us, it adds to the flavour. So you're not getting any metal sort of flavours.
No, that's
or
right.
anything
Yeah.
through your
And the
mouth.
other thing you want to try and do is, if you're planning on using a lump charcoal through all your cooks, or you're planning on using briquettes, use whatever you're going to use in the future to do your first burn.
Yeah, right.
Because they'll just get that flavour throughout the smoker.
Hey, so someone's asked, can we put up the burnt end recipe? Yes, we can. We'll get that up this week for you. So we'll have a bit of a scratch around, and we'll put that down, and we'll get it on there and loaded for you this week. So
The other quick tip I did want to throw in as well.
here we go. This isn't on the run.
It wasn't on the run sheet. It is on mine because I wrote it down just before.
Producer's going to be filthy with you. I'm telling you, you're running off.
I am. I'm just off the cuff sort of guy. No, I'm not really. I'm actually really not. Let's see, nearly even joke. So look, just not wasting fuel. So when you're finishing your cook, close all your vents on your barbecue. That way it'll extinguish your fire, and when you come back to your next cook, you've still got some fuel sitting there, rather than just letting it all burn off and burn
don't
away.
waste it. It's too
You're wasting
expensive to
it.
waste.
Exactly. So
And
it's just one small
don't
tip.
pour
that-
water in there to put it out.
definitely
You just
don't put
soak
any
it.
water in.
Right?
Because I did see a video of someone the other day throwing water in there to extinguish the.
Seriously.
And all you're going to do is rust and warp your steel.
It's funny, we had as I said, we had a discussion with a bloke today that was really constructive, and one of the things that he said is there's so many people out there with all the gear and no idea, and we understand that that's the case.
That's us, isn't it?
Well, yeah, pretty much. You get excited, you get all this new gear and all that sort of thing, but you got to understand, if you don't do it the right way, you can just ruin it, and you'll never get good stuff out of it if you don't do it the right way.
Yeah.
So, just check it out. There's YouTube videos, there's content out there everywhere that you look. So don't back off. Make sure you look at it.
I've got a question. What's the best fuel for an offset? Wood or charcoal? I mean, charcoal is wood, really. But
Yeah, I wouldn't burn.
you wouldn't. Some people do, and some people will burn wood. And
Yeah,
I'm not a fan because you get that smoke. You really want to be getting a blue smoke, which you're going to get off your charcoal.
But you get a bit of an acrid sort of flavour to your stuff.
Yeah.
Al. I think when you use wood, you'll get that the white smoke, white smoke.
To start it off, I mean, obviously you're going to put wood chunks in. That's a bit different because it's a flavour. That you're trying to get that flavour through your meat.
I'll tell you, the greatest example, right? So if you jump on Chef's Table on Netflix, Tootsie.
Tootsie.
Snowy's barbecue in Texas, right? So and a lot of the shows, and even if you watch,
Quite emotional that episode, actually.
it was great. So if you get a chance, jump on and look at that.
Yeah.
I think it's Chef's Table barbecue series. There's about 4 in it.
Yeah.
Super. If you get a chance, have a look. But a lot of the guys, even on the American Barbecue Showdown, they actually have their fire separate, burning the wood. And they have like a mesh that it falls through when it becomes charcoal, and then they shovel the charcoal from the fire into their smoker, right? Because it's the smoke that you're after, that charcoaly flavour. You're not after burning wood, which is quite accurate. So, I mean, I'm all out.
Unless you want to set up a 44-gallon drum and start your own.
Charcoal.
You burn your own wood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go nuts.
One way of doing it.
Go nuts.
Yeah.
I just find it easier to buy charcoal.
100%.
So it's charcoal lump or briquette, I think, is probably the way to go. But, so hopefully that answers your question for you. Certainly, from my point of view, I wouldn't like wood in mine.
No.
I just think it'd leave a pretty ordinary flavour. But anyway.
Each their own, I suppose.
Hey, so Al spoke about he's got his new baby. We've got some blokes out there. Most of the people serious in the game name their smoker.
They do,
right?
yeah. Rashid was.
She'd
I forget the names. What were they? Can't remember the name of them now.
Was it Pearl?
Pearl, was it?
Was Pearl?
That was one of them that was in front of him.
So he's
Or
got
behind him
Pearl,
even.
and then he
Hopefully
had
it was in front.
Patsy or
Massive
whatever
unit
behind
was,
it.
yeah.
They're unreal. I've one of those. Big
Yeah.
jobby. So anyway, we spoke earlier about maybe doing a bit of a giveaway. This week, the question, or not the question, what we're throwing out there, we're going to be giving away one pair of our very best barbecue gloves, rated to 500C from 2SG.
Yep.
And to do that, we're asking you to send us in a name for Al's new Longhorn reverse flow smoker.
Yep.
So we're going to name all of Al's barbecues out here.
There's a few of them.
And we're going to give them better names than a couple of mates of ours, right?
Yeah.
So we had one mate during the week who picked up his awesome new reverse flow. We won't mention names, Lachlan Lawson. And he's called it...
What was it, Norman?
Norman. Who calls their smoker Norman?
Yeah.
What? Where's that come from?
Well, Norm would have said better, but I don't know, Norman.
Anyway, there must be a story behind it. So if you want to share, Mr. Lawson, then feel free to tell us. Is it that it rhymes a little bit with Lawson, Norman?
Does it?
No, not really.
Is that another dad joke?
Oh, come on, give me a break. That's a Wizard City one. Give me a spell.
Yeah.
All right. So if you've got a great name, and make it a really good name for Al's new smoker, then tell us. Right? We need to know. And the winner of it that Al chooses for his smoker, we'll get a brand new pair of our 2SG.
Would say I choose, it'd probably be Betsy that chooses, really, won't it?
You mean the producer?
Yeah.
Super
boss,
producer.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, there you go. Right? We know which side our spring rolls are brought to the house on. Anyway, so send it in. New pair of 2SG barbecue gloves.
Yeah. As soon as they get here.
When they get here. Just on naming, we did ask last week and we're sorry. We did promise we'd get back the next day. We didn't.
We didn't. It was a crazy week last week.
We've
so
named the show!
We have.
What are we going to go with, Al?
2SG Meatin Place.
The Meatin Place.
Meatin Place.
So, we had a couple of issues. We got a lot of great suggestions.
Yeah, we
so
had some awesome ones and
everyone.
some terrible ones as well.
Yep. So,
and some inappropriate ones.
It's a very, like we can say, because they probably won't get picked up by little ears but we did have a suggestion of the rib ticklers, and we thought that's very humorous, and thank you very much for that.
Thanks,
but
Baz.
we figured maybe it's not quite right for our demographic.
Yeah.
We had a lot with smoking in it, and I have to say, one of the issues, whenever we put anything up with the word smoke, S-M-O-K-E in it,
It's getting picked up.
yeah, we get smashed by all of the social media groups because they think it's to do with tobacco or cigarettes. So we're really trying to avoid that. So we've had to go away from that, and someone that knows Al came up with the Smokin Place.
My cousin Brad.
Oh, here we go. Go on.
Yeah, another one of
Go
my
on,
cousins.
dig it in.
Actually, it's two of my cousins.
Have a crack, and what did he say? Go on.
What was it? The Smokin Place with Al and the other bloke. I think that's what he wanted to call it. The other bloke.
Sorry,
I was
mate.
quite keen on it, I'll be honest.
Sorry, mate. I was just looking for the other bloke. Oh, hang on, that's me.
Yeah. So we did take off that, and
Tell you what.
I did quite like the Smokin Place.
Lucky the
but-
producers here, and we've been told that we have to appeal to all audiences, because otherwise I'd tell you and your cousin all about the other bloke. Anyway.
So we are going to give Brad the set of gloves because it is his.
Yeah, we didn't say
naming
anything
right.
about a set of gloves.
Oh, well, that's what he's getting now, isn't it?
Oh, jeez. Now we're posting. Oh, is he in Melbourne or is he in?
He's like literally a block away.
Oh, that's all right. You can drive him around there. I'm not
Yeah,
paying
well, yeah.
postage for a bloke who bagged me. Good on you.
Yeah.
Good on you, buddy.
Too tight, this bloke.
Oh, yeah. Short arms, deep pockets.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, so we're trying to keep the show to a tight half an hour-ish, 45 minutes, so we're cruising along. We're at about half an hour, and one of the last sections that we want to do each week is what's cooking this weekend. So, what's cooking this weekend, Al?
I'm not 100% sure yet. I've got to season the smoke on Saturday.
Mate, we prepare for this show all week.
We do as well. Yeah.
And you go-
I actually did say to you when
and
you
you go,
asked me the question, I said,
"Oh,
I don't know yet.
Sounds like my stepson.
But-
hey, mate, what do you want?
Well, I've got to season the smoker on Saturday, so I'll be out there having a couple of
One
beers
smoker.
while I'm doing that. Yeah, no, you know, takes a bit of time, a bit of effort.
Unbelievable.
You want me to film it? No, but I actually might try. I would like to try. I'm gonna give a bit of a game, bit of gamey this weekend. Try
Yeah,
some
a bit of
kangaroo, a bit of kangaroo. Yeah.
Wow.
give it a go.
We're gonna try and keep changing it up a bit, so we're not doing the same old things. I mean, look, we love eating brisket and ribs and that kind of stuff for sure, but we are gonna try and
Do a few different things.
yeah, do a few different things. Even if it's on the Friday cook up at the factory, we normally do a Friday cook up. Tomorrow, actually, we're gonna nick
We're
around
doing some
to
homemade sausages tomorrow.
nick around to our favourite butcher and do some smoked homemade sausage. So keep an eye on that. We'll put some pics up. So Fridays, we probably won't do a video on Fridays because we're trying to keep it pretty chilled.
Yeah.
Friday is wind down. It's Poets Day.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what that means. Friday is Poets Day, so we're just going to chill. We'll take some pics. We're going to do some homemade snags. We'll even tell you the butcher's name tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can't even think of it off the top of my head.
It's in Fairfield.
Fairfield.
Yeah.
There's a little butcher shop in Fairfield. Ripping guys. That's who I got the.
Gourmet meats.
That's who I got the T-bones off last week. They're cracking. They got some good gear. So anyway, we'll get in there and get some of their snags tomorrow. So that's what's cooking tomorrow.
Yep.
You've got no idea what's cooking on the weekend.
Like I said, might try some roux. What are you going to do?
I've had a bit of pressure on me from the bride to get a bit of fish.
Nice.
But fish, just for our New Zealand listeners, in case you're listening out there, with Gruffin's biscuits with a thin bit of mint filling. That worked. Another dead joke.
These jokes. Wow.
All right, so I'm going to grill a bit of fish on the smoker on Sunday. So we're going to bang a bit of salmon on. We'll do some smoked salmon, and I've got some raw almonds that I'm going to throw on Saturday, and I'll do some smoked almonds on Saturday, and maybe the fish on Sunday while I'm kicking back and chilling to the Modogs.
Nice. Sounds good.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I'm doing this weekend. A couple of people have shouted out and asked for Rashid's recipe for jerk chicken.
Yep.
We will push his buttons and see if we can't get hold of him to share that recipe with us. And
I still want
also
his purple mash, actually.
his
The purple mash.
Man, how good did that look?
Yeah.
So for those who haven't got Netflix and haven't seen Tabs, Rashid did this dish which was like a purple mash with as one of his sides, and
It looked amazing.
oh man, and we have to have a show where we just focus on side dishes, not the main meat, but some of the other stuff.
Definitely.
There's a bit of a cult following in the US at the moment around smoked veggies. So again, we'll do a bit of research on that, and for all you veg heads out there who aren't carnivores like us, we'll get some veggie stuff up as well, because we've got to share it around.
Really good blue cheese cauliflower the other week.
Really?
Cauliflower,
Yeah, nice. There was something else, and the other one we'll get is Ash's
ribs.
big worms.
Yeah, big worms ribs.
Right. So we'll do all that.
Get on to them.
So I think that's pretty much it.
I think we covered everything, haven't we?
Yeah. We're working on getting our next big guest for a special gig again. We'll work that and we'll sort that out, and hopefully what'd be even nicer is if we can have them about there somewhere.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to do this whole cross madness thing in IT with Zoom and whatever else. So we'll try and
definitely.
And let us know if there's someone out there that you'd love us to get on and have a chat with about barbecue or whatever. Talk to us.
Let us know.
Reach for the stars. You know, we're not shy. We'll go out and
do what we can.
Sean has smoking talk, please. Hi, Sean. You're smoking.
Yeah. Nice talking. Nice smoking talk.
Producers killed that message that came through, but no, we're cracking.
Yeah.
Sean has a gas smoker. Please talk about that. Get rid of it. So anyone that wants a gas smoker, I know a bloke who's selling one. Jump on it. But look, in all seriousness, I think there's plenty of gas smokers out there. There's people that are advocates of them. I've not.
Some people love them.
I've not had one.
No, I haven't. No, I've not even eaten off one, to be honest.
Haven't you?
No.
If anyone's had any experience other than Sean, because we know Sean's had some experience, but that's had experience with gas smokers and got any good mail that we can use and provide Sean some ideas, then by all means hit us up, let us know.
We have actually set up a few talks for a couple of shows, and now just to start doing some comparisons on smokers as well.
Yeah.
We might do some on a gas and electric, and reverse flow, and
even talking about
smokers.
we'll talk about the different types of smokers. The other thing we'll talk about is some of the different ways of cooking. So you talk about steak. There's the old traditional 3 minutes this side, 3 minutes that side, another minute back on that side to get
Or the
medium rye.
or the JKF, which I love.
JKF, just keep flipping,
yeah.
which is attributed to Jess Prowls at Hardcore Carnivore.
She loves it.
So yeah, we love sort of seeing what she does, and then there's also the reverse sear.
Yeah.
So we'll go through those, and we're going to tell you about it. We might even show you. We might have a night when things start to warm up a little bit. We'll set up out the back in the barbie pit, and we'll actually get on and show you what we do with these. It won't take us any more than
set up the Weber, set up the Traeger, set up the whatever everyone calls the new reverse flow.
Get a couple of the boys over, and we'll have a cook off.
Yeah,
sounds like a plan.
No,
all right, hey, so that's it from us this week, guys.
Yep.
I think I need to have another beer so my mouth talks properly. But anyway.
Again, though, guys, get on and check out the website. The Sauce Low and Slow Rubs.
Coming up.
Amazing. You'll
as
love
I said, next week. And the other thing is, remember, if you're one of our FB Live mates who gets on and watches the show, we've got a discount code on there for you. When you go to the checkout, type in FB Live 10. You do that, you're going to get 10% discount off anything that you buy from us, regardless, big, small,
the
or
whole
different.
order.
Yeah, the whole order.
Wow. Okay.
So, did I not pass that by?
No, you didn't.
Is that okay, producer?
It is, and it's in the chat.
10 off, FB Live. Get
Must
on
be
there.
official then.
Get on there, we love it. And in the meantime, it is over to you with some more happy smoking,
Grillin and chilling.
chilling.
Thanks, guys.
See you next week.
Have a great week.